Hi, my name's Guy Schwartz. Marlo Blue and I do this every year. It's a guerrilla marketing experiment. The idea is, if someone Googles one of our artists to see video, they're going to sit through all of our artists and everybody gets a shot at a wider audience. And that's all I have to say.
You're watching South by Dewey's Television.
Oh man, this is great. Feo Y Loco!
Thank you, brother. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. He stands 6'3" in a garter belt and high heels. Come on now. He stands 6'3" in a garter belt and high heels, with a switchblade in his bra. He's got the look that kills. He wears a 13 pump and a red mini skirt top that he stole from Sears. He's got his pistol in his purse and he'll blow you away if you dare to call him a queer. 'Cause he's a killer transvestite, a murderous TV. Now he's a killer transvestite, a mean-looking, tough-talking, dress-wearing SOB. His mama was never around. The young boy really missed her. He grew up alone and played in the claws. He started dressing like his older sister. He said it felt real good against his skin, hidden underneath his pants. But when his high school coach called him in the locker room, he shot the coach, fed him to the plants. 'Cause he's a killer transvestite, a murderous TV. Now he's a killer transvestite, a sweet-looking, smooth-walking, dress-wearing SOB. Job in the city, working as a CPA. He spent his nights stalking businessmen, cruising for a date. He lured them into his room and told them to relax. But when they did, he did them in with a pistol, knife, or axe. He took the credit cards and headed straight down to the lingerie store, where he bought himself some pretty things and hit the streets once more. Go, guys! Yeah! And they hauled him down for murder in the first degree. He got his face in the paper on the evening news. They swore he'd never go free. Go free! Oh, late one night he broke out of jail wearing nothing but panties and a bra. He shot his way past the guards, and now he lives outside the law. 'Cause he's a killer transvestite, a murderous TV. Now he's a killer transvestite, a sweet-looking, smooth-walking, dress-wearing SOB. So Listen, boys, if you meet a tall girl that you would like to caress, look out for a 5 o'clock shadow or a strange bulge in her dress. Or if you wake one night, your high heels clicking down a lonely motel hall, you better pull those covers over your head, turn your face to the wall, 'cause she won't kiss and tell, but she might kiss and well, 'cause he's a killer transvestite, a murderous TV. Now he's a killer transvestite, a mean-looking, tough-talking, dress-wearing SOB. Now he's a killer transvestite, a color TV. Now he's a killer transvestite, a sweet-looking, smooth-walking, dress-wearing SOB.
Thank y'all so much for coming out, supporting this beautiful program. Music and video live. Gonna change it to a country tune. He's a good old boy, got a good job down to the county morgue. Goes drinking with his buddies, all that gets him bored. He's got a pretty young woman, but she's not by his side. He's still a-smiling, 'cause I'll be with her tonight. He drives his old pickup truck straight back to work. His lady is a-waiting, and she ain't just a flirt, 'cause her mother want kind of love for this old country man. Now he don't talk about it much, his friends won't understand. He's a redneck necro, he's a redneck necro, goes wild at the smell of formaldehyde. Now he's a redneck necro, he's a redneck necro, just a beer drinking, corpse coating guy. Her toe tag might say Sally, or maybe she's Leanne, but he ain't all that picky, he ain't that kind of man. As long as she ain't turning green and her legs still have some flex, she's still got what it takes to get our boy erect. 'Cause he's a redneck necro, he's a redneck necro, can't get off unless she's died. Now he's a redneck necro, he's a redneck necro, just a beer drinking, corpse coating guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Gentleman Jim on the blazing lead guitar, tearing it up. Woo! Well, the cops broke in one dark cold night and caught him with Mary Lou. A judge threw him in prison 'cause he didn't know what to do. 'Cause there's different kinds of love for a different kind of man. He don't talk about it in jail, his friends won't understand. He's a redneck necro, he's a redneck necro, goes wild at the smell of formaldehyde. Now he's a redneck necro, he's a redneck necro, just a beer drinking, corpse coating guy. Now he's a redneck necro, he's a redneck necro, can't get off unless she's died. Now he's a redneck necro, he's a redneck necro, just a beer-drinking, cork-talking guy. Yeah. I saw you singing along. I saw her. It happens. It happens. It's okay. Just don't sing it around your kids.
This is South by Due East. This is a Texas festival. We are a Texas rock band.
And this is Matt Harlan. You're going to enjoy his songs. Give it up for Matt Harlan.
Well, it's good to be back here. Don't know why I stayed so long, but I've heard sirens in my ear. Seen the midnight turn to dawn. Some say the world revolves around the slow pull of the sun, but I'm learning it's the darker things gets the moving done. You're probably wondering why haven't thought to call, but I've had burglaries and mysteries that take too long to solve. I wish that I could tell you of the fortune and the fame. There's a high cost of admission to the game we're trying to play. And it's the sin along the sidelines, straight and narrow way is longer and it's tougher than they ever said it'd be. It's the palette of the headlines, color of the rain, real life hangs in shadows and the dark shade of gray. It's like $200 million there on that highway sign, and you're blinded like the shoreline to the hurricane's disguise. You think that you can take it home for a pocket full of change. It's dumber than the actor that believes the world's a stage. There's a thimble full of stories that I can't quite talk about, but I know one day they'll lay me down and it'll all just roll out. Some say the world revolves around slow pull of the sun, but I'm learning it's the darker things gets the moving done. And it's the secrets of the boardroom has turned the page, and it's outside of your orbit like the satellite display. It's like flowers, like fireworks, dazzling they fade, and you're left with empty pockets in a dark shade of gray. Tree life hangs in shadows and the dark shade of gray. Hey, man. Thanks a bunch. My fingers warmed up a little bit. I'm gonna play a very weather inappropriate song. Sky's two shades of purple from clouds and city lights. Sit alone on a cold stone bench on a warm November night. And everything starts so simply in this world, in my mind. But old time ties it all together, just like a messy creeping vine. And if I drank to find an answer, scream to calm my mind, I'd just be slipping farther, oh Lord, all along that line. But I don't celebrate my madness, grab on my mistakes, but it's just too hot for moving, and I'm just about to break. Rolling through them hillsides, how it feels so fine, and the wind blows through the window. The dirt road gives way to the line. Great big world got me, desperate got me, swinging at the knee. And these hands can't feel to keep a holding the wheel through this high, lonesome breeze. But if forgiveness is a high road, who's to say you're there? Oh, but I've been walking lower, darling, dragging hard on this killing air. But in dreams I do remember how solid life must seem. Yo, the clouds that taste every drop that we waste before it melts back into the sea. Thanks, man. Thanks so much. Let's see. I'll play a song that I wrote with this dude named Colin Raftery. I think that some folks around here might even know who that guy is. He was I guess he used to do road manager stuff for old John Evans, who's played in the band before. And I always took him for a guy, you know, I don't know, a normal guy. You wouldn't always assume that everybody who's running around having a good old time drinking a beer might have a sensitive side, you know. And he texted me these lyrics late one night, and it fit with something I was already doing. So it was my very first song we wrote via text message. It goes like this. Well, I was looking out the window, wishing it would rain, thinking about 1,000 things I could have done today. Oh, I know, nights are just as long. Oh, but these days it seems just too much going on. She said the miles will turn to memory, the reapers on the fence, just trying to solve the problems of the past and present tense. Oh, I know, it's darkest for the dawn. Oh, but these days it seems there's too much going on. Keep running around these questions, and there's things that I don't need. A phone that won't stop ringing and a heartbreaking machine. Oh, I know, I can break it on my own. Oh, but these days it seems there's too much going on. Well, it's a subtle disconnection, it's one I've always known. And just because you're lonesome doesn't mean you're all alone. Oh, I know, it sounds better in a song. Oh, but these days it seems just too much going on. Oh, these days it seems too much going on. That's a bunch, man.
So it seems like yesterday our troubles seemed to slip away. Trade routes, baby, on caravans of me, my love. Too exotic for wonders of the world. Find peace and joy and love. So we can aspire on the rock and move in, but you'll just take my hand. The mystics they've had for 1,000 years, the keys to unlock the plan. So it seems like yesterday, trouble seemed to slip away. So it seems like yesterday, trouble seemed to slip away, yeah, Mr. Ross. As I sit here in solitude, I wonder what I'm gonna do. I ponder what's inside of me to fall in love with you. Shout out all the wise men, receive the beggars due. They tell me I should leave you. Find somebody new. So it seems like yesterday, trouble seemed to slip away. So it seems like yesterday, trouble seemed to slip away. Slip away. Slip away. Slip away. Come on, slip away. Come on, slip away. Come on, slip away. Built a house within myself, a roof of fragile cars. The walls are made with bones I found I dug in my backyard. To come along and murmur this whisper to my song. Do you like the picture? Would you like to come along? So it seems like yesterday, trouble seemed to slip away. So it seems like yesterday, trouble seemed to slip away. Slip away. Slip away. Slip away. Come on, slip away. Come on, slip away. Come on, slip away. Thank you. We bid you good night. We're the Fondue Monks. Thank you.
You're watching South by Due East Television.
South by Due East in the house.
Sarah Golden, are you ready to teach the band a song? All right. And now it's time for Teach the Band a Song. That portion of our program and festival where our house band, the new Jack Hippies, invite one of our local singer-songwriters to teach the band a song.
Sarah Golden, boys and girls.
Thank you so much.
And that's the end of Teach the Band a Song for tonight. We'll be back with some more music in just a moment.
Big up to South by Due East. One love for having the guard. Let's go.
There's a look in her eyes that goes on forever. There's a look in her eyes that goes on forever. Can't recall what I felt above. Lost in time, lost in love. There's a look in her eyes that goes on forever. Lost in time, lost in love, lost in time, lost in love. There's a thing that she does make me shake all over. There's a thing that she does make me shake all over. Out at night, all alone, no one there to call me home. There's a thing that she does, maybe shake all over, yeah. Lost in time, lost in love, lost in time, lost in love. There's a place on the road where I often stumble. There's a place on the road where I often stumble. 40 nights and 40 days, different people, different ways. There's a place on the road where I often stumble, yeah. Lost in time, lost in love, lost in time, lost in love. love, yeah. Yeah, new Jack Hippies.
Houston, South by Due East.
You're watching South by Due East Television.
Full moon in the sky above the Raven Hotel, and I'm locked out of my room again. Stumbling into the lobby, saw an old friend from a distance, but it was nearly hard to tell if it was true. And he said it's been a long time, and it always seems to happen. All the months turn into lost phone numbers. People move around. The second hand was twitching when I asked about his family. The room was ready for his check-in. So living in my own world now. You can stop by if you like, 'cause I'll forget to call and I'll forget to write. Between the airports and the hotel rooms, spend 3 nights in 10 in my hometown. Nowadays that's settled down. I'm in my own world now. Well, you know it's not that often you really know me well. Times I'm feeling lucky for the things I take for granted. So to see a knot untwisted and a poor man come unwound, I think of you. And my guitar's on the bed like some old preacher at confession. Just there for conversation when there's no one left to bother. So I ask him if he thinks you'll be there when I'm home in Houston, the holy wooden steel. I did not have an answer, 'cause I'm living in my own world now. You can stop by if you like, 'cause I'll forget to call and I'll forget to write. If you need me, you can find me out there playing at the bar somewhere in town till they shut it down. I'm in my own world now. Well, the bottle's halfway empty at 11:15. The only way to sleep inside these temporary cages. The late night men are desperate as they try to bring some light into the room. To Tomorrow we'll be out among the modern populations. Call home if we have the time, tell the kids good morning. It's hard to wonder if we're not all products on a shelf when the moon was high above the Raven Hotel. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. I always wanted to write a song about this little river. I thought it was interesting that it had two names. And I guess that's coming from one side, it's called the other direction one thing, and I guess if we come from the other direction, call it something else. So maybe that's why, but it's the Old River, Lost River. I always wanted to have a song about it. That's right, that's right. Hell yeah, man, you gotta pass it on that big old bridge. So I got a real life Cajun to listen to half of the song. And then he wrote me about 5 pages of notes. Picked a couple words, and we'll finish it up. Something like this. Running around in a different town, but the lights don't flicker quite like New Orleans. And I'm luckier than most, I guess. Got a tank of gas, paycheck in my jeans. Some were hunkering down and I was Texas bound on that long black stretch of road I once roamed. And I'm looking around and I can't remember how I called this concrete garden home. Man, I left town when the rains came. I just kept finding less reason to stay. There's times I wish I hadn't floated away. Over the bridge and past over the river, and back to Houston town. Oh, right back to that life I knew was keeping me down. Yeah, there are miles and miles of Texas, Lord, that ain't all I've seen. 'Cause if it's pride, I'm proud. If it's blood, I'm bound to that city of New Orleans. Well, back in '75, I was staying alive, turning cards to cash and blowing it all on dope. But it got too deep and I just headed east to the swampland, searching for my father's ghost. I rolled in a gambler, thinking sure as hell thing will stay that way. But there was something in the Acadian wind that blew my luck every time I sat to play. Man, it's there I met my sweet Louise. She was born a red stick girl, settled in the quarter like an oyster pearl. Over the bridge and past over the river, safe from Houston town. Oh, protected from that life I knew was keeping me down. Yeah, there's pretty girls in Texas, Lord, that ain't all I need. 'Cause if it's pride, I'm proud. If it's blood, I'm bound to that city of New Orleans. I was traveling west down old I-10. Cars were going stop, stop and go. And their angry drivers burning up word telling show, show and telling show. So I put a call to my old friend Paul, just looking for a place to rest my head. It's my first night back, and I'm cooking smack in a ballroom filled, gambling the fools instead. Man, the levees broke when the floods came, and I'm left standing 7 hours away, drinking beer where the burned out junkies play. Over the bridge and past over river, beneath the lights of Houston town, all wrapped up in that life I knew was keeping me down. Yeah, I'm high and dry in Texas, Lord, but that don't mean I'm clean. 'Cause if it's pride, I'm proud. If it's blood, I'm bound to that city of New Orleans. If it's pride, I'm proud. If it's blood, I'm bound to that city of New Orleans. All right, thanks, man.
You know, there was a time in this country when people cared. When young people sat on hillsides on blankets and smoked funny little cigarettes and talked about peace and love. Well, those days are long gone. But you know what? We're still relevant. You know why? Because of the NRA. We want to thank the NRA for keeping our song relevant. God bless America! The girl at Burger King gave me short change, so I killed her. A fine-looking Mercedes honked my way. I had to kill her. A handicapped guy parked in my space. I killed him. My boss yelled at me and said I was late. Yes, I killed him. Living in America is so much fun. Any old asshole can buy a gun. And if your old lady's got you on the run, you can kill her. A fat lady at lunch cut line in the buffet, so I killed her. A fine-looking girl in a bar said, "No way!" So I followed her home, then I killed her. A Jehovah's Witness said I was going to hell, so I sent him there ahead of me. A Girl Scout came to my door selling cookies, so I bought a box of Thin Mints, then I killed her. A crack dealer tried to sell me some stuff, so I gave him $20. I ain't crazy. Living in America is so much fun. Any old asshole can buy a gun, and if your neighbor's dog's got you on the run, you can kill it. Y'all feel the love? I'm so pissed off, the commies are gone. I wanted to kill them. Think I'll head to a shopping mall, find some shoppers and kill them. If you don't like how I'm singing this song, watch out, I might kill you. If you think this tune's too damn long.
Well, it's keeping me from killing you. Living in America is so much fun. Any old asshole can buy a gun. And if the little blue-haired ladies got you on the run, you can kill them. Living in America is so much fun. Any old asshole can buy a gun. And if the hippie pinko commie fags got you on the run, you can kill them.
Thank you so much for Feo Y Loco.
Hi, I'm Guy Schwartz.
And I'm Marlo Blue.